As Donald Trump prepares for a potential return to the White House, the world remains captivated by the wealth, power, and influence of his family. A dynasty built on ambition, controversy, and a relentless pursuit of greatness. From billion-dollar skyscrapers to gold-plated jets redefining luxury, the Trump name is more than a brand. It is a statement, a symbol of success wrapped in drama. Behind the headlines, however, lie hidden truths and untold stories. Surprising secrets about the Trump empire that the public rarely sees. Before we begin, if you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below to let us know what you think. Get ready to uncover 8 fascinating details about the family that has reshaped global business, politics, and media influence like no other. At the heart of this story is Ivanka Trump, the polished heiress who rose from society's spotlight to the very nerve center of American power. As the 2024 presidential election looms, many wonder, where is Ivanka now? Once one of her father's closest advisors, Ivanka was often seen as his female counterpart, fiercely determined, highly strategic, and wielding significant influence inside the White House. Her rise to power, however, began long before politics thrust her into the public eye. In 2017, she made Forbes' list of the world's 100 most powerful women, ranked at number 19, a testament to her growing clout. Ivanka had long become the most trusted child in Donald Trump's inner circle. Born into immense wealth and privilege, she was raised under intense expectations. Yet her journey wasn't just paved with gold, it was shaped by discipline, work ethic, and an unusual push from her father to build financial independence. Despite the Trump fortune, her father only covered basic tuition and living costs, encouraging her to make her own way. In high school, she worked part-time as a model, fluent in both French and English, with conversational Italian, before graduating from the University of Pennsylvania in 2004 with a degree in economics. She carried the sharp intellect of her father and the grace of her mother. That powerful blend propelled her into the business world with undeniable force. Her career began at Forest City Ratner as a retail project manager before she joined the Trump Organization. There, she rapidly climbed the ranks to become executive vice president, overseeing multi-million-dollar real estate contracts. Ivanka quickly proved herself as a master negotiator. One of her most remarkable feats? Securing the Trump National Doral Miami Resort for just $150 million, a deal that stunned the industry and cemented her reputation as a sharp and decisive businesswoman. A $150 million deal was just a fraction of the resort's estimated $1 billion value. A masterstroke that set the tone for Ivanka's sharp business acumen. Alongside her brothers, she began expanding the Trump Hotel brand across the globe, establishing herself not just as the daughter of a mogul, but as a mogul in her own right. Her leadership and relentless ambition soon earned her worldwide recognition. She was named a young global leader by the World Economic Forum and ranked 33rd on Fortune's 40 Under 40 list, an exclusive circle of rising power players. Determined to craft a legacy beyond the Trump name, Ivanka launched her own lifestyle brand, including collections of jewelry, shoes, and women's fashion. Her 2 flagship product lines, the Ivanka Trump Fine Jewelry Collection in 2009 and the Ivanka Trump Shoe Line in 2010, were immediate hits. They were sold across the United States, Canada, and the Middle East, elevating her from heiress to global entrepreneur. Whether in fashion or politics, Ivanka Trump has proven time and time again that she is more than just a name. She is a brand, a powerhouse, a symbol in her own right. As Donald Trump's closest confidant, she became the most influential first daughter in American history. When her father launched his presidential campaign in 2015, Ivanka made a bold pivot, stepping away from the Trump Organization to immerse herself in the world of politics. No first daughter before her had ever played such a direct and strategic role in a presidential bid. She wasn't just a supportive daughter standing beside a podium. She was described as Donald Trump's most trusted confidant, a key advisor who shaped critical decisions, from guiding his public image to helping him choose a running mate. Her grasp of her father's vision gave her undeniable influence. Kellyanne Conway, Trump's senior advisor, once remarked that Nothing can break the bond between Donald and Ivanka. That bond was only strengthened when Trump won the 2016 election, placing his daughter at the very heart of the White House. Ivanka Trump made a bold and controversial decision. She left behind her thriving business empire and moved to Washington, D.C. with her husband Jared Kushner, embracing the political world despite growing concerns over nepotism. On March 29, 2017, she was officially appointed as senior advisor to the president and director of the Office of Economic Initiatives and Entrepreneurship. Though Ivanka held no salary, she was far from a symbolic figure. She actively participated in high-level meetings with global leaders and helped shape key policy decisions, a presence that did not go unnoticed. The New York Times noted that Donald Trump had entrusted her with more influence than any wife or aide before her. Some even went further, calling her the real First Lady, suggesting that her presence at the heart of power sometimes eclipsed that of Melania Trump. With elegance and calculated poise, Ivanka became a symbol of modern influence inside an otherwise polarizing administration. Beyond politics, Ivanka was a vocal advocate for women's rights and empowerment. As early as 2010, she co-founded the Girl Up campaign with the United Nations, aimed at funding and supporting ambitious young female leaders. She passionately championed access to STEM education for girls and economic independence for women. She continued this mission with her 2017 book, Women Who Work: Rewriting the Rules for Success, which sought to inspire working women to break norms and define success on their own terms. All proceeds from the book were dedicated to supporting women's education and empowerment programs. Inside the White House, Ivanka played a crucial role in shaping public perception of the Trump administration. She was often seen as a softening presence, a counterbalance to her father's more controversial stances. Her polished image helped humanize a presidency often marked by chaos and confrontation. To many, she became a stabilizing force, a bridge between a polarizing leader and a divided nation. But in a move that surprised even her staunchest supporters, Ivanka eventually stepped away from the political arena. After her father's term ended, she announced her decision to leave politics altogether. Though she chose to step away from politics to prioritize her family and personal life, Ivanka Trump's influence has not faded. Far from it. She may have distanced herself from the political spotlight, but she remains a force in her own right. Not just the first daughter, but a name, a brand, and a power unto herself. Ivanka Trump, a love story and a fashion empire built on vision, resilience, and the pursuit of modern elegance. Her journey through business and style has been far from effortless, but her ability to overcome challenges has transformed her brand into a symbol of accessible luxury. In 2007, she launched the Ivanka Trump collection, a line of upscale clothing, handbags, jewelry, and accessories designed to bring sophistication to everyday women. Her commitment to elegance struck a chord with consumers, offering high-fashion aesthetics without the exorbitant price tag of traditional luxury houses. Often compared to the polished aesthetics of Dior, Versace, and Carolina Herrera, Ivanka quickly became a fashion icon. Her natural style and poise elevated her brand in an industry known for being both competitive and skeptical of celebrity ventures. Despite early doubts, her persistence paid off. The Ivanka Trump collection gained momentum and found its place in major department stores across the country, proving she was much more than just a famous last name. She had earned her seat in the fashion world. Beyond business, Ivanka's personal life is a tale of romance, transformation, and loyalty. Her love story with Jared Kushner began in 2007, during a business meeting where their shared values and ambitions quickly sparked a deeper connection. Jared was immediately captivated by Ivanka's dazzling beauty and sharp intellect. The two quickly began dating, indulging in long lunches and cozy coffee dates. However, after a year of romance, they encountered a major challenge: their differing religious backgrounds. This led to a brief breakup, sparking speculation about whether their love story had come to an end. But fate had other plans. A few years later, Jared and Ivanka crossed paths again, this time aboard a yacht owned by Wendy Murdoch, the ex-wife of media mogul Rupert Murdoch. Surrounded by the sea and the stars, they realized their bond was too strong to ignore. Ivanka made a life-changing decision. She converted to Judaism in October 2009 to be with the man she loved. That same year, they were married in a lavish ceremony at Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster, New Jersey, surrounded by 500 esteemed guests and lasting memories. Their marriage, still going strong today, is built on shared values, mutual respect, and deep understanding. In both business and love, Ivanka Trump has shown that she is a woman of principle, purpose, and power. After nearly 15 years side by side, Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner have built more than just a power couple persona. They have built a family, a legacy, and a rare partnership where ambition and affection coexist. Today, they proudly raise 3 children together: Arabella Rose, Joseph Frederick, and Theodore James Kushner. Through shifting stages, from high fashion runways to the inner circles of global diplomacy, Ivanka continues to balance her dazzling public image with a deep devotion to her home life. Her journey proves that success and love can indeed walk hand in hand. But behind Ivanka's spotlight stands Jared Kushner, a man of few words but immense power. Born into a wealthy Orthodox Jewish family in Livingston, New Jersey, Jared inherited more than just fortune. He inherited a legacy of ambition. Before he ever set foot in the West Wing, Jared had already made a name for himself in the cutthroat world of real estate. By 2015, he was leading Kushner Companies, an empire valued at over $7 billion. His personal net worth was estimated at $200 million. However, Jared's rise to global prominence didn't come from boardroom deals. It came from the White House. During Donald Trump's presidency, Jared became one of the administration's most influential advisors. While Ivanka brought grace and optics to the table, Jared brought strategy and silence. He played a pivotal role in crafting major foreign policies, particularly in the Middle East, working behind closed doors on matters of war and peace, business, and diplomacy. Yet for all his power, Jared Kushner has remained an enigma. Unlike the loud political voices that dominate Washington, Jared chose restraint. He rarely speaks in public, avoids controversy, and lets his results speak for themselves. This quiet confidence, combined with unwavering loyalty to his wife and her family, made him one of the most intriguing figures of the Trump era. In a world of chaos, Jared played the role of the silent architect, strategic, calm, and always watching. Now, after nearly 15 years together, Ivanka and Jared proudly share the burst of raising 3 children: Arabella Rose, Joseph Frederick, and Theodore James Kushner. From the glamorous world of fashion to the intense spotlight of politics, Ivanka continues to juggle her public allure with a deep devotion to family, proving that success and love can indeed walk hand in hand. Jared and Ivanka, power, wealth, and a life beyond politics. Jared Kushner, born into a wealthy Jewish family in Livingston, New Jersey, began building his fortune in real estate long before stepping into the political arena. By 2015, he was leading Kushner Companies, a real estate investment firm valued at over $7 billion. His personal net worth was estimated at $200 million. However, his true rise to prominence came during Donald Trump's presidency, where Jared served as one of the most influential advisors in the White House. He played a pivotal role in shaping key policies, particularly in the Middle East. Despite his growing influence, Jared remained private and low-key, a stark contrast to the stormy, high-profile world around him. In politics, where spectacle often overshadows substance, Jared preferred to stay behind the scenes. While Ivanka was frequently in front of cameras, he chose discretion, protecting their marriage from the media's probing gaze. By 2017, reports estimated the couple's combined net worth at around $811 million, with Ivanka holding approximately $300 million of that. Though they have since stepped back from political life, their luxurious lifestyle remains unchanged. Media speculation suggests they recently expanded their real estate portfolio by acquiring a $24 million mansion in the exclusive Indian Creek Village, reinforcing their stature in America's financial elite. In November 2022, Ivanka made headlines with a surprising announcement. She would not be joining her father's 2024 presidential campaign. Instead, she chose to fully distance herself from politics. While Donald Trump was reportedly urging her to participate, she firmly declined, stating, "I love my father deeply, but this time I choose to prioritize my young children and the private life we are building as a family." Despite stepping away from the political stage, Ivanka hasn't vanished from public life. She continues to share curated glimpses of her world, family moments, personal reflections, and occasional updates on her business endeavors. Her lifestyle may be quieter now, but it remains undeniably captivating. For Ivanka, this transition marks a new chapter, one rooted in what truly matters: family happiness and a life beyond the power games of Washington. At the heart of this transformation lies her exclusive inner circle, a glittering constellation of celebrities, billionaires, and global influencers. Alongside her famous last name, Ivanka has cultivated a powerful network that spans industries, from business titans to Hollywood stars, from royal acquaintances to political heavyweights, from Hollywood elites to tech titans and billionaire investors. Ivanka Trump's inner circle reflects her status as a global power player. One of her most publicized friendships is her long-standing bond with Kim Kardashian and the Kardashian-Jenner family. Over the years, Ivanka and her husband Jared Kushner have remained close to Kim and her former husband, Kanye West, now known as Ye, frequently attending lavish parties, charity galas, and even vacationing together. Their friendship deepened during Donald Trump's presidency when Kim, now a prominent advocate for criminal justice reform, first collaborated with Ivanka in the White House. At the center of Ivanka's vast influence network is her husband, Jared Kushner. Through him, she has deep ties to some of the most powerful figures on the planet: billionaire investors like Leon Black, tech leaders such as Mark Zuckerberg and Larry Page, and industry giants including Bill Gates, Michael Bloomberg, and David Koch. These connections have elevated not only her reach in business and philanthropy, but also her position as a strategic force in global affairs. Whether attending exclusive events or closing high-stakes deals, Ivanka continues to cement her legacy as one of the most connected women in the world. Nowhere is that influence more evident than inside her $24 million Miami mansion. Located on the ultra-exclusive billionaire's bunker, the estate embodies luxury at its finest. Before acquiring this breathtaking property, Ivanka and Jared scouted the area meticulously, seeking privacy, security, and prestige. Today, their home is a sanctuary of opulence, complete with a private dock, infinity pool, and a curated art collection that reflects their refined taste and global connections. Ivanka Trump and her husband Jared Kushner didn't just settle for luxury, they redefined it. In addition to their opulent $24 million mansion on the ultra-exclusive billionaire's Bunker Island in Miami, they also purchased a neighboring plot of land worth a staggering $32.2 million. This prized land was previously owned by music legend Julio Iglesias, adding another layer of prestige to their growing real estate empire. At the heart of their palatial estate lies the jewel of the property, a sprawling, serene swimming pool that could rival any five-star resort. This tranquil oasis, surrounded by lush tropical greenery, is often seen on Ivanka's Instagram, where she shares peaceful moments meditating with her children or enjoying quiet mornings. The ambiance of the poolside is designed to mimic a high-end spa, offering the ultimate escape from the outside world. The backyard, equally impressive, serves as a private sanctuary for their three children, Arabella, Joseph, and Theodore. The expansive outdoor area is a wonderland where they can run, play, and grow up far from the public eye. For Ivanka, this isn't just a home. It's a haven where her family can feel grounded, safe, and completely free. Recently, Ivanka celebrated her birthday at the estate, surrounded by close friends and loved ones. The elegant affair was marked by stunning floral arrangements that adorned the dining room, transforming it into a scene straight out of a lifestyle magazine. Every detail, from the delicate decor to the sparkling jewels and luxury cars, reflected her impeccable taste and lifelong devotion to refinement. Ivanka Trump's life is more than just wealth. It is a portrait of cultivated elegance, understated luxury, and an unwavering appreciation for the finer things in life. Her surroundings, her choices, and her lifestyle all reflect a woman who was born into privilege, but who continues to shape that privilege into a symbol of power, serenity, and influence. Ivanka and her husband, Jared Kushner, also acquired a nearby plot of land for a staggering $32.2 million, a piece of property that once belonged to music legend Julio Iglesias. This wasn't just another purchase, it was a declaration, a statement of permanence, of power, of vision. The crown jewel of the estate remains its sprawling, resort-style pool. A tranquil oasis Ivanka frequently features on Instagram, often during quiet meditation sessions or playful family afternoons. Framed by lush tropical foliage and designed with a spa-like ambiance, the pool isn't just a luxury, it's a sanctuary. A place where the chaos of the world fades into the stillness of sun-dappled water. Beyond the pool, the estate's expansive backyard offers an open paradise for her three children, Arabella, Joseph, and Theodore, where laughter echoes against the sea breeze and nature becomes a playground. The property is more than bricks and glamour. It's a curated lifestyle, a world carefully constructed to embody safety, privilege, and poetic beauty. It's the physical manifestation of Ivanka's carefully crafted public image, part serene mother, part elegant socialite, and always unmistakably elite. Just recently, Ivanka celebrated her birthday at this very estate, filling the grand dining room with magnificent floral arrangements that exuded elegance and grace. Her celebration was private yet opulent, echoing the quiet sophistication she has come to be known for in recent years. From towering vases of imported orchids to flickering candlelight casting soft shadows on pristine white walls, the event was a portrait of curated beauty. The estate is filled with refined touches, from bespoke furnishings in Italian marble to glistening chandeliers and rare artworks. Each element carefully chosen. Each room a page in the story of a woman who never settled for ordinary. Outside, the sleek fleet of high-end vehicles, including a Rolls-Royce and a custom Bentley, hints at the life of polished extravagance she leads. But it is the serenity within the walls that truly tells the story of Ivanka Trump today. Her jewelry, timeless pieces from Cartier, Van Cleef and Arpels, and Tiffany & Company, is never just for show. It's legacy wrapped in gold. Her wardrobe, once filled with office-friendly dresses from her own fashion label, has matured into a more subtle yet stunning collection of designer ensembles from Carolina Herrera, Dior, and Oscar de la Renta. In every detail, Ivanka reflects a woman who has walked through the fires of fame, scandal, and scrutiny, and emerged softer, but never smaller. Even her friendships reflect this evolution. Once the dazzling blonde socialite of Manhattan, Ivanka has become a quiet but unshakable presence in elite philanthropic circles. Her ties to Kim Kardashian, once based in glitzy social events, have deepened through shared advocacy for criminal justice reform. And through Jared's ever-expanding global connections, she maintains influence among billionaires, tech giants, and international power players, forming an invisible web of relationships that make her one of the most networked women on the planet. Inside her $24 million villa on Billionaire's Bunker Island, every corner whispers power, every hallway tells a story of legacy. And perhaps that's the point. Ivanka Trump doesn't shout her influence. She wears it like a scent, subtle but unmistakable. A life lived in designer shadows, where every move is deliberate, every silence is loud. Love her or criticize her, one thing is undeniable. Ivanka has crafted a rare, lasting place at the intersection of beauty, wealth, and quiet power. And as the sun sets over the shores of Miami, behind the manicured gates of her paradise, she remains not just the daughter of a former president, but an icon in her own right. If you find Ivanka Trump's journey fascinating and worth exploring, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next chapters of her incredible story. You can also watch the entire series by clicking the playlist now appearing in the top right corner of your screen.